Hello there, my name is LoveSpuds. Welcome back to F1 2011 Career Mode, and we're at Season 2, Round 5 for Spanish Grand Prix at Catalonia. So in the Drivers' Championship position we are second, Constructors we are third, and our objective for the year is to finish 16th with 15 races remaining. I think we've already met that one. So here we are, Season 2, Race 5. Just drinking my cider, chilling out before the evening gets underway. So let's have a look at the old laptop. The race information is as follows. We are looking for a 5th place finish in qualifying and a 3rd position in the race. So practice and qualifying are clear and the race is like cloud. So not really any chance of rain then, which is quite nice. So let's dive into practice, see what we can do. Hey to you too. Oh hey Rubens. Oh. Oh dear. I might be beating him. Just a little bit. So this is my best practice lap. Lap 8. And we're already 5th in the standings, so it's a pretty good start to the weekend. Even if we are 2 seconds off, that time would probably have moved us down quite far. So as you just saw, we just went through 1 and 2, we're going around 3, which is a long right hand corner. 0.08 of a second up on the best time, which is very good. Round turn 4 there, now turn 5. Slightly messing up. I have practiced this circuit quite a lot, so hopefully my driving is a lot better than normal. Apart from that, don't worry about that. Coming up turn 9, lifting off a little bit, just because I've got the prime tyres on. Slow right down for turn 10. Taking it quite well actually, not bad. Going around this corner. Seems to be holding it on nicely, catching up to whoever that is. That is Hamilton. Through the chicane, which I believe has ruined the last bit of the circuit, but hey ho. I'm sure a lot of people do think like that. As we come across the line, we are first, 119.603. Switching the fuel mixture down to rich before I go into pits. And there we are. First position in practice. Haven't seen that for a long time. I don't even know if I've done it before in this game. But anyway, that's how things look. The Virgins are doing quite well. Barrichello down in 13th. Massa down in 10th there. Schumacher, Rosberg, yep. 1/10 of a second faster than the second place man. That's a very good start for me. So we can carry this through to qualifying. So the objective is to finish 5th or above. It's looking good so far. We're already on pole with a lap of 119.849. Must have messed up on the last lap because that wasn't a very good time. See what we can do. Barrichello. Oh no, Barrichello was in second. Schumacher sets the fastest time, 119.7. So what we can do here, opening the DRS as soon as I can. 1/10 up on Schumacher. Looking quite good so far. Actually 1/10 down on our best time. But that doesn't mean too much. As long as the lap as a whole is best. That's all that matters to me. So flying up over turn 9. Actually, that's not the prime tyre. I lied last time. This is the option tyre. I got confused because I just raced Canada. And in Canada, these yellow soft tyres are actually the prime tyres. Let's come round to the final two corners, 14 and 15. It's looking pretty good for a decent lap. Carrying as much speed as we can around the final corner. Let's come across the line, 119.3. Not bad at all. Let's see what that does. What position we end up in.
Pole position, fantastic drive, well done.
Emulating Maldonado there from last weekend, Spanish Grand Prix. Put the Williams on pole, but this time no Hamilton, no anyone, no one got in our way. We were legitimately faster. And Force India's down at the bottom again, along with the back markers. That's annoying to see. Barrichello finishing down there, Massa finishing in 15th, or qualifying in 15th, should I say. Seems to be emulating his real life form. Congratulations from Nico there. And a slow motion flash effect. You know, I would prefer it if those little objective banners were not there. Just ruins the effect of celebration. You know what I mean? I don't know. Whatever, man. So our objective in the race is to finish 3rd or above. Hopefully we can manage that. We're in a decent, or the best position we can be in. We're in pole. Let's get out there and do this.
Standing by.
There we go. I am on pole. Oh, not Webber. Barrichello is in 9th and Webber is in 11th. What happened to Webber? Jeez. Anyway, here come on the lights. Getting ready to go. And we're off. Not much to say about the start. Everything's happening behind me this time. Rosberg is trying to have a look, but I'm moving over to defend a position. Oh, he's having a very big look there, but no, shut the door on him, and he lost a place to Vettel there. So that didn't really pay off for him. But first corner's gone off without a hitch. We're streaming off into the lead, which is nice to see. Makes a nice change from last season. But driving pretty well, not too bad so far. Excuse me. That's good cider. Copperberg. But anyway, got a bit wide round there. The gap is only 2/10 to a second, 2/10 of a second to Vettel. Rosberg is 6/10 behind him. Oh, very wide off here. Luckily that didn't cost me a position. But recovered quite well around these final corners. And to finish lap 1, using up the rest of my KERS, we're in 1st. Vettel is in 2nd. Rosberg is 3rd. Schumacher's in 4th. And there goes Vettel streaming past, but I've got the inside and I'm going to go straight through. I don't quite have a very good straight line speed, even with using up all my KERS. But, you know, happens. It's not too bad. And after that, Vettel lost the place to Rosberg again. Rosberg must have got up on the inside like I did. So that move not paying off for Vettel at all. Right, so as we settle into this race, I don't think I'm going to make too many mistakes here. I do like this circuit quite a lot. It's really nice to drive around, especially when you've got a good setup as well. I found a really nice setup for the Williams on the internets, and it feels a lot nicer than last year, I can tell you that much. Coming around to finish lap 2. DRS will be enabled.
DRS is now enabled.
There we go. The old drag reduction system. As Rosberg this time tries to fly through but doesn't make it.
Posted the fastest lap of the race so far.
But he does post the fastest lap. No Alonso behind me like there was in Spain last weekend with Maldonado. Let's see if I can emulate his win. Really hope so. I spoke about the garage fire that Williams had last weekend. Not a lot. I didn't know a lot of what happened. I mean, I saw all the what happened on the day, but I am so glad there was no. I'm so glad it wasn't worse than it was, because practically the only injuries were like smoke inhalation. I can't speak today. But there only was one serious injury, and that is one of the mechanics got burns to his legs, parts of his body. But it could have been so much worse. I mean, how quickly all the mechanics and all the teams responded to a fire was just amazing. And to see how long it took the fire services to turn up was just appalling. I'm sure they're asking plenty of questions about that.
We're being caught by the guy behind. Push, push.
But yeah, so glad it wasn't any worse. And what's really nice is to see the camaraderie amongst all the teams. Sort of cutting the corner quite a bit there. Early in the week it was... we're going off the gravel. Jeez! What am I doing? Yeah, early in the week, McLaren announced they'd offer McLaren any sort of support they needed, like equipment and bits and pieces. Which is really nice to see, you know, British teams support each other. You know, people may have their... God, I'm going wide again. People may have their differences in the paddock and, you know, all the racing, but that's the racing, that's the competitiveness between them all. But when it comes down to it, they all look after each other. And it's really, really nice to see that. Oh, and Rosberg flies through.
Win that place back. Come on, you can get him.
Engineer really wants me to get that place back. I'm right behind him now. There's not a lot I could have done against that straight line speed of the Mercedes. I mean, that is immense. But that's alright, we keep our cool. We'll try and keep our cool. Try not to get frustrated. Keep the thing on the track, go around his corners nice and calmly, and hopefully overtake him in sector 3, which are all those slower corners of the track. Keep right on him, try to get a decent run out of there. Really run up against him now, maybe go on the other side of the next turn. No, it's not going to happen yet. I don't know where I overtake him, I can't remember. But I know I'm going to get past him, I just know it. Getting really close to him now. Ooh, nearly tried to go on the inside there, not going to work. But going straight into pits actually. I don't overtake him, I just go straight into the pits. Probably overtake him on the pit stop phase. Possibly. Who knows? Only I know. Let's see if we can have a nice pit stop. Oh, we've had to wait.
Go now.
We had to wait for one of the virgins there. So a pit stop time of 5.7 seconds. That could hurt us a little bit. Gonna switch the fuel mixture up to rich. Try and make up some ground.
You have no more scheduled pit stops, so look after your
For some reason, getting the DRS for a microsecond there. What use it was going to be, I don't know. But we come out behind Vettel. It's not a bad place to be. I don't know why he's in 10th. Because he didn't pit before me. I don't think so anyway. Hamilton's down in 12th. That's a bit odd to see as well. Going off wide into the gravel there slightly. That means Vettel has disappeared a little bit. We're going to catch up to him, see what we can do. Compensating that loss by using up the rest of the curves. Cutting the corner a bit there. It's new tyres, it's probably thrown me off a bit. But it won't take me long to adjust to them. Well, that's quite nice. Nicely taken corners. Not too bad at all. So using up the rest of the curves there, trying to catch up to Vettel.
There are quite a few cars in the pits right now. Watch out for cars.
See who's coming out the pits here. Who is that? Is that? That is Rosberg. This is where we overtake him. On the outside going into turn 1. It's pretty simple. As long as we're out in front of him, it should be okay. Now, just got to make our way up to first now. I think Vettel has still got to pit, maybe? So who's in first, I wonder? Should be interesting to know. Maybe it's... No, maybe it's Schumacher. Rosberg goes past me there for going wide. Punishing me a little bit there. Biding my time. Keeping up behind him. Trying not to make any rash moves. Even though my driving's gone a bit erratic. But we're in this slipstream now. We're gonna go for the outside line. And close in. Nicely done, I think. If I don't say so myself. Take that third place back. And the final corner is Vettel's not going in. So has he pitted or not? I don't really know. Did he get past me? Oh, was that the... No. I just don't know if that was... that. Actually, that might have been the car that went past me in the pits. I don't really know. I couldn't see the car very well. Kind of hoping I can get past him sooner rather than later. Just to be sure. Even if my driving is a bit erratic these last couple of laps.
Vettel's next. Line him up for a pass.
I will line him up for a pass. I wonder who that is up front though. I do wonder if that pit stop cost me some time though. Having to wait for traffic. Oh, closing in. I'm hoping to get the DRS on Vettel on the main straight. Or am I going to... Or am I going to make a move soon? Into this corner? No. No, not yet. Being careful. Ah, it's one of the virgins that went into the pits there. I believe... No, it wasn't a virgin. It was a Toro Rosso.
You're coming up for one of the Red Bulls.
Getting the DRS and Vettel breezing past with some relative ease.
Great work. That's the new fastest lap for the race.
I managed to set the fastest lap, which is fine by me. I'll take that. So, after all that, not much of a change as I switched the fuel mixture down to standard. Might as well preserve the engine a little bit. So Vettel's in second, Rosberg in third. Not much of a change at all. What else has been going on this week? Or what have I seen on the old news? Oh yeah, I was saying about Massa, where he qualified in 15th for this race. One of the news stories of the week is Ferrari's laid his job on, well, laid it on the line for Massa, saying, this is quoting their website. It says, everyone, he more than anyone, is expecting a change of gear starting right away. Now to me that's very loud and clear as Vettel tries to slide past again.
Focus, we can get that place back.
Oh, it's going to be a bit of a tussle between me and Vettel this race. Who's going to win out? Only I know. Until you see till the end of this video. But yeah, Massa is in huge trouble. To my mind, he's never been the same since that horrific freak accident in Hungary in 2009, where a stray spring from Rubens Barrichello's car off the Brawn fell off onto the track, and it was just seriously unlucky that it ended up flying towards Massa's face. It was just, although it was really horrific, it was so lucky that spring wasn't in a different place. A few inches to the left or below could have gone straight through his visor. That would not have been nice. He was so lucky to survive that. But unfortunately, he hasn't quite been the same. I don't know if it's his subconscious or whatnot, but maybe, I don't really know. They say that, oh, flying up the inside of Vettel there. Just as my engineer says, if you're going to do it, you better do it soon, and I just did it in front of him. Eat those words. Yeah, they say the newer Ferrari is like difficult to drive and that, but Massa is someone who was world champion for a few seconds before Hamilton snatched it away from him. And to see where he is now, it's quite a turn of fortune for him. It is a real shame, but a lot of people say he hasn't been the same since the accident. Maybe that's his subconscious, you know. He's just not the same as he used to be. As I say, it's a real shame. But my money would be on Massa not staying at the team for much longer. I assume he'll see out the year, but if he gets any worse, then they may just get rid of him. Who's that coming out of the pits? Oh, it's a four-cylinder of Sutil, I think. Yeah, that's Sutil. Oh, four cylinders at the back. I never thought I'd see that. That is really odd. They didn't finish that badly last year. They turned into a backmarker team. But yeah, penultimate lap. We're in first. Vettel is second. Rosberg is third. Hardly any change. It's not exactly been an eventful race, apart from a little, a few instances tussling with Vettel. Rosberg trying to get past a few times. Well, he did. But then I got the place back. Actually increasing the gap to Vettel, probably because he got held up by traffic a little bit. Gap 0.7 of a second. Oh, going off wide here. Bring it back on the track, nice and calmly to the final corner. Use up the rest of my curves, try and decrease the gap for Vettel's DRS. Back on the curves again. It was just enough to keep him behind me without him threatening my position. I don't want him to go past me again, especially on the last lap. Don't want that. But he is right up behind me. He's not going to let me go without a fight. Webber's been nowhere to be seen. Told you I can't speak today. Yeah, keeping it nice and easy. Try not to do anything too outlandish. Just relaxing a little bit. Just guide it home for the win. Second win in a row. Yeah, because China we came 4th. Turkey we won. And the Spanish Grand Prix we have also won. There we go, we have won the Spanish Grand Prix in Maldonado's car. Nice tributes to Williams there. I'll tell you what, that race can be dedicated to Williams. The real Williams. Not the virtual one. Yes, we have finished first with the fastest lap of the race as well. Barrichello disappointing again in 13th. Virgin's finishing well. McLaren's 4th and 5th. Webber's down in 6th. So it looks like we're going to overtake Webber, and yes we have. Love Spuds leading the top of the Drivers' Championship. 105 points to Webber's 91. Moving down the order, we see all these people. Barrichello in 16th. Really, Rubens? I know you can do better than this. You've been so close to taking the championship so many times, but now you're just disappointing me. But 3rd in the Constructors' Championship. Having a look good. Ferrari slipping down to 5th thanks to Massa, mostly. Just ahead of Mercedes. Oh, quite well ahead of Mercedes by at least 25 points or so. But yeah, let's celebrate this win in Parc Ferme. Hell yeah. Could I do it this year? Is it possible? Congratulations, Vettel there. I wasn't expecting to be leading this early on, but the car is pretty good. So I just have an interview.
Go into a weekend with certain goals and expectations. So did this weekend go according to plan?
Yeah, team seem happy.
Yet, but you've kicked the season off with some stunning performances. So I wonder, has the thought of taking the title crept into your head at all?
I think we're in a running this season. I really do think so.
The team appear to have been putting in the hours recently to give you a race-winning package. Are you happy with their performance so far this season?
Oh, to be honest, I can't fault them. They've been working hard. Right, so here we are, back. Oh, we've got an email. 2 emails. Good news. Yep, already talking about a contract renewal at Williams. It's really quite early to be thinking about that at the minute. But it's good to see we've impressed enough already. 3rd win of the season. Excellent stuff. Well, let's move over to the calendar. Next race is Monaco, Monte Carlo, the one they all want to win. I'll see you next time.